So, there's this little clip been circulating around. It went a little bit viral. Yeah. The African Indie Game Awards. Asmongold is appalled by the nominees for African Indie Game Award. I wonder why. Let's see.
Award.
What the fuck? Are we serious? Get the milk, finding father. Why? Why?
Ikea?
What? I didn't even see that one! What does that even mean?
Why would you say this? Like, I don't... Is this like a rogue dev? Like, I mean, it had to have been like, this is the top... Like, in terms of, like, prime real estate, the top one in the middle is the prime real estate. And you put that one there,
Jesus
and you
Christ.
nominate that one. This is like, yeah, it feels like this is satire. Get the milk?
I actually don't know what to say.
I get the milk, finding father, and Ikea. I can't, guys. This is crazy. That's crazy to me. You know, on Twitter, you have Blueska.
Ah. Of course. Of course.
Oh. So these are the guys that cooked up. You guys are the ones that are cooking this up, doing this. Maybe you didn't do the list, but you're at least up here talking about it. You guys thought that Mega Bonk shouldn't be on the list for Game of the Year. You guys thought Ball Pit shouldn't be on the list for Game of the Year. But you had a couple of video games. I just... Guys, I really have to... We have to do something about these people. We gotta do something about them.
Why would they do this? Why would you do such a thing? Like, honestly, it's kind of a tale as old as time. Karens, real life soy jacks, people with 7 flags in their bios. They are the most outspoken anti-racists on Twitter and Reddit, and they will lambast you for not wanting race swaps in movies or video games or not wanting DI hiring practices. And they are always the most racist people. Like, always, every time. Like, it's not up for debate, it's just the way it is. And then the funniest part is that when they get called out for it, other retards of the same mindset will like jump through hoops of fire and do mental gymnastics that would rival the Olympics to try and defend them and throw themselves like into the fire. This has been going on for years. Like, all of their activism, all of their support of like social or political causes to help minorities is purely performative. It's embarrassing, really. Having this little critical thinking about what you say or do, and then you put African Indie Game Awards. How? I don't even know what to say. It genuinely, it's flabbergasting. It's crazy. I don't know how people get away with this. It's so fucking trash. The usual suspects? No, really, it really is. Yeah, we know better than you do. And again, of course, naturally. Binted. Why am I not surprised? These people genuinely get upset at the sight of a black person in media. Why am I not surprised, chat? Why am I not surprised our professional retard, our favorite professional retard, took the opportunity to intentionally misunderstand the clip and call him racist? I would be willing to bet that they didn't even watch the clip. The fact that if you did watch this clip and the point that you gathered is that he's upset that there's an African indie game category and not that the games in that category look incredibly racist, either means you are just like a gutter level of IQ, or you're doing the meme. I can't tell which one it is. You are so fucking low IQ, it's sad. You're doing the meme where you're like pretending not to understand what he's saying so you can paint him as a racist. This shit writes itself. It really does, genuinely. I don't think he even watched the clip. He's probably like, oh yeah, he's just mad cause he sees black people on the screen. That's not why he's mad, you fucking idiot. And the crazy part is this doesn't like help your cause. This doesn't bring people to your side, Binted. All this does is make reasonable people think you're absolutely insane. This has never ever in the history of any like fight or cause or anything like that been a winning strategy. All you're accomplishing right now is you're further cementing your place in Twitter history as a fucking lolcow. You are pathetic. You are sad. I don't know. I've thought about it. It begs the question. Like, I've said this before about, like, Hassan. The only grift you ever hear about is the right-wing grift, right? Like, I've been called a grifter, right? Everybody has been called a grifter. I've been convinced for, like, years now, I would say, that there's just this... There's a really, really big, if not a bigger market for a left-wing grift. It has to be. Like, both sides do it, right? Like, some of the absolute dog water opinions I read, like this, the only explanation that it's engagement farming. Yeah, like, you're making money off of it. Like, again, it doesn't make any sense. You're grifting. You're intentionally misunderstanding things to farm engagement on stupid people and make money. Like, maybe they are rage baiting. I don't know. Maybe they're grifting. They don't actually believe this, and this is just really easy farming content money for them. Now, on Twitter, that money is literally pennies. They don't pay well because impressions are very small, right? Even if you make 1 million impressions, that's not gonna, like... That's not a full-time job. It's probably just a really nice paycheck at the end of the day. You still have to have a real job, right? They don't pay well, but if you're bent and your entire life is scrolling on Twitter 16 hours a day and being the living embodiment of a soy jack, you might as well get paid for it, right? This makes sense. How many tweets is he at now? 51,000 tweets in 4 years. That's a lot. That's a lot of tweets. Now, I was sent a list of quote retweets as well, and the person that sent them said this is just scratching the surface. I'm excited. 13K a year almost? Yes! Was he like a 33K a year ago when you last looked at it? Yes, he's working overtime. Bro's got more hours on Twitter than in real life. Yes. Yes, that's why it's very funny. But anyway, I got a list of quote retweets, and they're quite insane. White people when they can't have everything be about them. I don't know, man. Maybe you're trolling or you're a child. I don't know. There's no shot this is a real person. Maybe they're trolling. What do you mean? Like, you didn't even watch the clip, man. What are you doing? You think this is a self-report? White people and they can't have everything about them. What? What? I kill ya and get the milk. You cannot be serious. Nah, they read the post and that's it, and they hate Asmund. Yeah, I think that's like it's like a derangement syndrome. Yeah, genuinely, I think you're probably right. They see Asmund and they automatically start frothing at the mouth. Really is outstanding that the face of the right-wing streamers, what the fuck, what? Is a guy who is proudly known for being unhygienic. Mad retard with zero argument whatsoever. Just mad because he saw Asmund's face, bro. Didn't watch the clip. I guarantee you, gun to head, they didn't watch the clip. Not even for 10 seconds. What does him being unhygienic even have to do with anything? I've said this a million times. People will not attack your argument. They'll attack anything else about you to try and discredit it. They'll pick a straw man or ad hominem. What does that got to do with anything? Also, the face of right-wing streamers since when? By the way, I've had the same argument thrown against me because I'm a VTuber. Oh, well, you just say these things because people can't see your face. I bet you're ugly. And I'm like, what does that got to do with anything? Like, what? They never attack the argument. It's pathetic. I'd love to have an open debate and be like, oh, well, this is wrong because you're stupid or you misinterpreted it. It's literally just a nonsense. It's nonsense. Yeah, character assassination. Absolutely. Asmongold the sub-human dirty uggo pedo Neanderthal. This is a child. They can't even type yet. Like, really sad. It's sad that they let kids on the internet these days. Genuinely, like, why can't you just type normally? Also, pedo? Excuse me? Haha, I called you names, therefore you're wrong! What? Too scared to type the words right? Yeah, I don't know, I feel like... What even is this? Why are we calling people pedos? Like, what? That's not an argument, it's not true. It's just used for anything these days? Yes, any slur, any bad word, just use it, you know? Don't actually attack the argument. Again, I think this is a child, so we'll just leave it at that. I'm assuming when you're throwing around words like that and then you literally cannot type. You just can't type, you're stupid. You're probably a child. Bigots are a broken and torn thread in the tapestry of the human race. It's time to get rid of it and replace it. Flag in bio calls Asmund a bigot for openly being appalled at games with obviously racist allegories. He's a bigot though, so, you know, like, Asmund is a bigot. Yeah, got it. Yeah, let's go next. Yeah. It just... I wish there was a way to, like, I don't know, screen people's, like, Twitter accounts and just see the top stupid, like, tweets they have on their account. Without having to go through all of it. Like, have an AI do it and then just filter for it. Just so we can see the cream of the crop, you know? NPCs, yes, they literally, they get triggered by Asmon's face. They don't watch the clip and they just start getting mad. I get this all the time too, to a lesser extent, but it's like a VTuber thing. Oh, look at this VTuber. Grok, you have a job to do. Ding dong, ding dong. It's so stupid, man. Oh my god. I'm gonna be sick, man. This is why I don't like dragging myself through the mud with these losers. What a fucking loser! Lamau! Isn't this the same guy whose gums bleed and he smears it on the walls? Again, no argument as usual. Never disputes what he says. Never has anything of substance to say. Just malding. Next. Always attacking, you know, just never attacking the argument. Always attack the person. They're apparently making it so tweets will actually show country of origin and will show if you're using a VPN. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's something. I hope it doesn't dox, like, exactly what state you live in or something, because that'd be stupid. It's a lot of, once again, time to hate this VTuber opinion no matter what she says, if it's right or not. I know you're joking, but that's unironically some of the tweets that I've read. I've literally had people just say, oh, well, look at this. This is that Nazi VTuber. And I'm like, huh, I didn't know I was a Nazi. That's interesting. I'm learning more about myself every day. Yeah, they just see my face and they're freaking out. Check Asmon's Reddit. Those indie devs are already hiding. Yeah, I bet they are. They're scared. They're scared of getting called out for their stupidity. There's no one better way to what? There's no one better way to oh, comma. Oh, you needed an apostrophe. Okay, got it. There's no one better. I hate this so much. Hold on. My brain is actually farting. There's no one better way to showcase that these people just hate black people than this guy. I think my brain had an aneurysm. Alan Dench moment? No, there needed to be a comma in this. That's why I couldn't fucking read this. Yeah. That's what I mean. Separate, there's no and one better way. Anyway, I'm just saying, verbal diarrhea. Again, brainlet. It's just so disingenuous. Trying to frame this clip as him being mad that there's an African Indie Game Awards. Not at the title of the games that got chosen or the fucking caricature. What is this, man? Get the milk. What? I kill ya. No, it's not that. Everyone's a Nazi, that's right. These people are so dumb. It's like, the jokes write themselves, man. The jokes write themselves. Disingenuous, fucking stupid brainlets. Unwashed cave dweller that discovers that the continent of Africa also makes video games. I don't know what to say, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Ho's mad, man. Ho's mad. Bots, they're so stupid. This is why you shouldn't go on Twitter for more than 10 minutes a day. Yes. Did he say otherwise? No, they didn't watch the clip. They didn't watch the clip. They don't understand how context works. These people need to go back to school and work on their reading comprehension and their writing comprehension and their listening comprehension skills. It's outrageous. And again, 19 years old, they, them, flags in bio. Shocking, truly. Who would have ever seen that coming? I've never seen this trend before in my life. How absolutely unexpected. Color me shocked. What a surprise. That's crazy. Just say you're racist, man. Oh my god, my brain is hurting. Chat, it's the classic, something, 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 accuse your enemy of what you're doing as you're doing it. Like an absolute classic. You're such an idiot, man. The fruits of public schools labor. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's international. I think the brain rot has... If you took an IQ test back in like the I don't want to say like in 1980s or 1990s, I think the world on average has gone dumber. There's no fucking way this is real. Just say you're racist! God, you're so stupid. It's spreading? Yeah, the stupidity is spreading like a fucking plague. It's insufferable. Oh, okay, hold on. Someone brought up the Reddit thing. One of my mods found it. Hold on. Let's read this. Indie Game Awards Indie Game Awards creators are hiding their own streams on Patreon because of Asmin. Why are you what? Hey everyone, strange announcement regarding our annual Extra Life stream on Saturday. Due to recent activity and safety concerns, we'll be hosting the stream on Patreon exclusively for both free and supporting members. ICYMI. What does that mean? What? ICYMI? Meaning? In case you missed it. Jesus Christ. Why do you have to fucking have an acronym for everything, man? Anyway. A video about the IGAs was published on Sunday by a certain content creator with a significant following. Dude, it's like fucking Voldemort. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck? He who must not be named. Voldemort! 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 He who shall not be named! God, it's so stupid. It's actually really funny. I think that's the best part about this. They never name him. Roach Demort. Hey, yo, what up, Glitter? Thank you so much for the raid. We're just talking about the Indie Game Awards. If you want to join in, it's pretty funny. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great time. So, a video about the IGAs was published on Sunday by a certain content creator with a significant following who's notorious for sending his community after unrepresented and marginalized groups. Interesting. Interesting way of framing it. As well as people who show solidarity with those groups or hold liberal, progressive, humane views. Ah, yes! Get the milk and finding father. Very progressive. God damn it! Wah! I'm taking crazy pills! Asmund sends people? No, he doesn't. They just like to label it that way. Oh, no. They're sending it. Anyway. Since then, we've been swarmed with threatening comments and vile hate speech on the YouTube channel. Our socials, primarily Twitter, where we're not active, and Reddit, again, not active. The last thing we want is for any of this to trickle down to our jury members, presenters, nominees, or in this case, our community. While things seem to be quieting down a bit, we'd rather take the safer route and not go live on YouTube, Twitch, risking folks attacking y'all. So, the Extra Life stream will be hosted on Patreon and available for all members, both free and supporting. If you want to tune in and haven't joined the Patreon for free yet, we encourage you to do so right here. It's free, might as well, blah, 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 blah. Now, the weird request. Please do not share this information on our Patreon anywhere outside this Discord server. Again, likely an unnecessary precaution, but we'd rather be safe than sorry. Extra Life is a massive part of 6-1 Indies DNA, and we don't want anyone or anything souring what's meant to be a fun, special occasion. FWIW. Can you just fucking write it out? You're already verbal diarrheaing all over the screen. Why do you have to fucking acronym this? What does this mean? For what it's worth. God damn it, these people are so stupid. You don't need to acronymize everything, man. For what it's worth, we're exhausted and at times hurt, of course, but overall, it's noise in an echo chamber at this point. I'm just relieved the buck has seemingly been stopping with us and hasn't trickled down to you or any of the devs. Once the noise settles, we'll work on cleaning up the YouTube channel after the holidays. This is giving us some fascinating insight into how we approach content coverage between the showcase and awards. So depending on how things feel on the other side, there may be a heavier reliance on Patreon's free membership in the new year for the in-between stuff. For what it's worth, again, if it wasn't obvious, and excuse the language on an official announcement, fuck racists, transphobes, xenophobes, homophobes, and all the biggest under the sun. Buzzards can squawk circles around the vast woods of the desert all they want. They're going to be waiting a goddamn eternity to eat if they're waiting for us to go down. Thank you all. While I know we don't have to, we apologize for the inconvenience. Blah, blah, blah. We hope to see you all. Chat. There is no better person that knows roach behavior than the Roach King himself. If you shine a flashlight or a spotlight on them, they will run. They will scatter to the hills. They're gonna hide from the light. We've seen this so many times. Every time he looks at people like this, every time he makes a video or looks at their stuff on stream, they deactivate their Twitter accounts. They go on protected mode. They stream behind paywalls. They ban people, they block them, they go on Blue Sky, full roach out session. And the entire time they're roaching out, they call him a racist, claim they're being bullied, and claims he's punching down. When everyone knows, if the roles were reversed, they'd try to cancel him. Bunch of crybabies, man. Cry bullies. Pathetic. Bunch of weenies.
Oh, yeah.